you've been reading our blog, you may have noticed a number of Numenera resources published under the fan policy of Monte Cook Games. So let's talk about Numenera. Numenera is a cipher system game, or more accurately, Cipher System was based on Numenera. Then this version, Numenera 2, with this Numenera Discovery being the core rulebook, is a revised edition using some material from the Cipher System. Numenera is published by Monte Cook Games and written by Monte Cook, Bruce R. Cordell and Sean K. Reynolds. Now, Monte Cook was one of the lead designers of Dungeons & Dragons 3rd edition, which is probably one of the most complicated game systems around. Pathfinder Classic exceeded it, but that had a lot more material published for it. So how complex is Numenera, given it's by a lead designer of 3rd edition? Well, the answer is not very. It would be harder to get much further away from the complexity of 3rd edition without heading into pure narrative territory. 3rd edition has a rule for everything. Well, perhaps not quite, but certainly getting that way. Players expect to roll to see if they can do something. Numenera is far less rule and roll dependent. There are rules and there are dice rolls. There are things like classes and levels, but it's in Part 7, Running the Game, the Game Master's Advice section, that the differences are gone into. Numenera is described in this section as being a story-driven game, hence the reference to narrative games, and that ciphers are what make the game different from other systems. The end result is a rather different game to what you might expect from a designer of 3rd edition. It's almost as if Monte Cook burned out on the complexity of 3rd edition and decided to go in a whole different direction to that. Less rules, more story. Though this isn't the largest core rulebook around, it's not short, but it isn't taken up by pure rules. It's an all-in-one book, so you have setting, monsters and adventures as well. The parts that are rules might appear to take up a reasonable proportion of the book, but they really aren't that complex when you get down to it.